Samoa still remembered the day his admission letter arrived. His hands were shaking as he opened the email. When he saw the words, "Congratulations, you have been offered admission," he sat down slowly on his bed. He had dreamed of this moment for years. Samoa came from a simple family. His parents were not rich, but they believed strongly in education. They always told him, "School is your ladder. If you climb it well, your future will be strong." Samoa promised himself he would not waste this opportunity. When he arrived at the university, everything felt new and exciting. The buildings were big. Students walked around freely. There was laughter, music, and activity everywhere. For the first time in his life, Samoa felt truly independent. But with freedom came choices. In his first week, Samoa met different kinds of people. Some students talked about classes, assignments, and study groups. Others talked about parties, skipping lectures, and living soft life. One afternoon, a group of boys approached him. "You look like a sharp guy," one of them said. "Forget all this book stress. University life is for enjoyment." They invited Samoa to hang out with them that night. Samoa smiled politely but did not answer immediately. That evening, he remembered his parents' words. "Your future is built by the choices you make today." He stayed in his room and opened his notebook. It was not easy. Outside, he could hear music and laughter. Inside, he was reading textbooks. Sometimes, he felt lonely. Sometimes, he wondered if he was missing out. But he reminded himself why he came. Weeks. The first semester was tough. Courses were harder than anything he had seen before. Some nights, Samoa slept very late. Other times, he felt confused and overwhelmed. But he did not give up. He joined a small study group with serious students. They shared notes, asked questions, and encouraged one another. Slowly, Samoa began to improve. When results were released, Samoa passed all his courses. Not just pass. He did well. That success motivated him. Meanwhile, the boys who invited him to party earlier were already having problems. Some missed tests. Some failed courses. Some were always complaining about lecturers. Samoa watched quietly. He did not judge them. But he learned from them. Each year, Samoa became more focused. He planned his time carefully. He attended lectures. He asked questions. He avoided distractions. When people mocked him for being too serious, he smiled. He knew where he was going. During his second year, Samoa almost gave up. His workload increased. Money was tight. He felt tired and discouraged. One night, he sat alone in his room, staring at his books. "What if I can't do this anymore?" he whispered. Then he remembered the boy who once opened an admission letter with shaking hands. He remembered the dream. He wiped his face and opened his book again. That night changed everything. From then on, Samoa developed a strong discipline. He read even when he did not feel like reading. He showed up even when he felt tired. He stayed consistent. By his third year, Samoa was known as one of the best students in his department. Lecturers noticed him. Classmates came to him for help. He never felt proud in a bad way. He simply kept working. Final year came faster than he expected. Pressure was high. Project work. Exams. Deadlines. But Samoa stayed steady. On graduation day, Samoa stood among hundreds of students. When they announced the list of first-class graduates, he heard his name. For a moment, he thought he was dreaming. Tears filled his eyes. All the lonely nights. All the sacrifices. All the discipline. It was worth it. Samoa graduated with a first class. After graduation, Samoa did not relax. He updated his CV. He applied for jobs. He attended interviews. Some rejected him. Some never replied. But he did not stop. One day, he received an email. Congratulations. You have been selected for the position. Samoa read it 3 times to be sure. He got a job. A good job. With growth opportunities. When Samoa called his parents, they cried. Not because of money, but because their son stayed on the right path. Samoa's story spread among younger students. Many asked him for advice. He always said one thing: be serious with your education. Nobody will build your future for you. Samoa did not become successful by luck. He became successful by choice. And the choice he made was simple. He chose books over bad friends. He chose discipline over distraction. He chose his future.